Booyah!
Okay. So, today's expose is going to be a very little-known character called Irene LeBeau from Earth 20368. She's fairly new. She only debuted in January 2020 in Captain Marvel: The End. Not to be confused with X-Men: The End, which had two other children of Rogue and Gambit. But none of them are in like the normal continuity. They're all in like alternate dimensions. Anyway, and people always call that son Oliver, but it's actually Olivier. Get the French. Anyway, not talking about them. We're talking about Irene. Now, Irene was the daughter of Gambit and Rogue, and she has hair like Rogue's, but she also got like the eyes like Gambit, the red eyes, and she spent her entire life in an underground facility located under New York City, and you know her parents were no longer really around, but she went by the name of Rogue to like honor her mother, and she was named Irene kind of after Destiny. That's like the general consensus. She has the powers of, she can do it, has Rogue powers. She can absorb and replicate and harness superhuman powers from other people, but she can control it, unlike, our regular Rogue here. She has complete control over it, and she's really cool. So yeah, that's really all I know about her. She's fairly new. So, ta-da!
Yeah.
Very cool.
Captain Marvel: The End, like that continuity came in. Wait, it was Captain Marvel: The End, right? You said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that continuity came into her actual comic story too. Like the people from that timeline came into the present. It got all crazy for a little bit, but it was good.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I didn't know that about her.
You're welcome. I forgot about her actually. She was just a flash in the pants.
Very minor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very kind.
I know it's flash in the pants.
Welcome to Bayville, my new home. It's time you remember why they call me Storm.
Look at me, I look fat. Do I look that bad to you? Easy, you fuzzy elf. Everything is going to be just fine.
Storm. Storm. That was tight. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Welcome to this week's Solving for X. My name is Sean, he, they. I'm your ultimate excavationist.
And I am something of an X fan myself. Kevin, he, they. He, him.
I was just like, wow.
I call it my Zoolander cough. I like to do my Zoolander cough. I can't help it. Merman.
The black lung pop.
Yeah, I got the black lung pop.
And after all that, I'm your astonishing X-Men stan, Ryan, he, him.
Cool. So we are excited. We've had so many guests lately. This is just us homeboys today. A quick reprieve before we have guests for the rest of the season. But we're almost done, boys. We're almost done with all 4 seasons of this one, God. Evolution. I felt like RuPaul for a sec. This one.
Oh my God. When he didn't remember Jinx's name. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, poor Jinx.
Oh, yeah.
So, I didn't have a lot on Sinister Gossip Sesh of Doom. The only rumor I've heard is that they're going to announce more names for people who are going to be in Doomsday, which is crazy because we already got so many. Like, how are you shoving even more people? It's like those porns where like they put 2 dicks in one hole. I'm like, how does that all fit in this movie?
Yeah, and the scary thing about that is, how are you going to give them all enough screen time to feel satisfied? Why put someone in here if you're not going to give them time to shine? So it's hard.
Yeah.
But boys, we do have to remember though, like, remember when we heard that, like, even that, like, Valkyrie was going to be in Endgame? You're like, what are you going to do with her? Like, what is she even going to be in it? And, like, they represented her so well. And there's going to be people that they show that are going to be released. Like, I'm sure that we're gonna get all the Young Avengers names now. Like that's what we're gonna, or the champions now. We're gonna get the champions. We're gonna get was Wong
Ryan
in it?
Reynolds was who?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Was Wong in it?
I don't think he was.
I'm not sure. Uh, I'm not sure, like, but at the same time, like, there's gonna be characters that are gonna show up that are just gonna have a badass fight scene in one scene, and then they're not gonna be in the rest of the movie. Or there's gonna be a character that's just gonna die. Like we're getting to the point that like a lot of these people, like they said, they're gonna rewrite the MCU. Basically, it's gonna be a soft reboot.
Yeah.
So they could be killing off like a bunch of people too, and like these characters. Like I wouldn't be shocked if the Wasp gets killed off. Like, and it's just her in the her in the CGI form flying around or something. Like there are people that have stated that they don't want to be actors even too. So I see there could be quite a few other people that would be fun. And I mean, hello, don't we want to see Halle? I know that we all hate her, but don't we want to see Halle Berry reprise Storm at least one more time? Like
No,
they're
she got
probably.
better. She got better as Storm. I'd be down for it.
I would be
Yeah.
totally down for Storm. Yeah. Iceman, like having Sean Astin come back, like wouldn't that be cool to see like Iceman in like full form?
Wait.
And then out of nowhere, like he just makes like a little side comment, be like, "I gotta get home to."
Sean Ashmore. You should ask.
Did I
him.
say it,
I was like,
Ashmore?
that's not right.
Oh. Ashmore, yeah.
That's Hercules.
Shocking. Yeah. Shocking, I screwed something up. I screwed a name up. But it's going to be fun to see these other characters that will just show up for a second just to have their last MCU thing or something like that. So I'm excited for it.
I would love to see Ben Foster back as Angel, just so he gets like actual like cool scenes as Angel, like Justice for Angel.
Yeah.
Or if we get to see him as Archangel.
Yeah, I know that'd be cool too, because they could just. It's probably not going to be the Fox Universe X-Men, I'm thinking, since Cyclops is coming back. So they could do whatever they want with these characters. They could be in whatever state they want them to be in, which is cool.
Yeah.
Didn't Alan Cumming posted something recently about
Yes.
bag. So
Ooh.
It was actually him, like, in the, like, they put you in that dome where they have to take a photo of, like, every little inch of your body, basically.
yeah.
He took a photo of them doing that, and then it was, like, a box of, it says, like, Nightcrawler stuff, do not show, and then it like, had, like, two pictures on it. Yeah, like, two pictures on it. And then he also showed his fangs, like the teeth that he's going to be putting into his mouth, his upper and his lower fangs. So that was really cool.
I love him. He's such a cool actor. And he dominates on Traders. He's like the best host ever.
Ever.
Real quick, because I know Ryan has news too, but completely not X related. I saw Weapons last week, the movie. It is like my favorite movie of the year. I'm already going to go back and see it again on Thursday. It's so fucking good.
And that's the one with the kids running down at night, right?
Yeah, so like 17 out of 18 of the students in a single class disappear at 2:17 a.m. one night. And you slowly find out what happened. And it's got some jump scares. It's eerie, but then I was laughing my ass off. It's so good. I love it so much.
Like, laughing your ass off because it was, like, humorous or because it was, like, stupid funny?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, our Herald is in it. Yeah, our Herald and Thanos are in it. Oh my gosh, and Wong!
Yep. And, kind of a little spoiler, but not really, Wong plays a gay man. He's gay.
Oh.
Get it, Marcus?
Yes. And you know what's funny is my sister's wife had to tell me that was Silver Surfer. I didn't even recognize her out of Silver.
Well, I love it. I forget whatever or show it's from, but when she's like, "If you're gonna have to fucking kill me," like that little like gif of her. I love that gif of her doing that. Like it is the best.
We need to watch it
Oh
now. I forgot
God.
what show, but yeah, Bree said she watches that, and that's why she knows her and loves her as an actress.
That's
Oh
great.
God. It something with a B. Oh no, completely off. Ozarks. That's what it is.
Ozarks, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually finishing out the Defenders shows right now since they're now going to be part of the MCU. I never finished them all.
Oh, that was my
Me
that was
either.
one of my COVID actual like things. I was like, I need to finish. I think I had to finish the last season of Jessica and Punisher, and then I was done with that. Oh,
Jessica.
That's
it's
almost where I
me.
am. I have to finish Iron Fist. I was so hesitant to watch season 2, but it's actually like pretty good.
That was the third one I did. Yeah, I exactly. I had to get those three to finish everything, and yep,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. It's good to be done with it. Yeah, and also fun that we're all going to be uh, acclimated into the MCU now.
Yeah.
Hey, I
What's
need to
your
watch a
news,
bunch of
Rai
those.
Rai?
Ugh.
Yeah. I heard.
The I heard that there's rumors that when the Fantastic Four is released, that there's going to be a director's cut, and we're going to get the actual 17 minutes that they cut. That was basically, remember when we saw Mr. Fantastic kicking that orangutan in the chest? There's a whole like fight scene between all of them where they're fighting like these super apes
Yeah.
from the Red Ghost, and they're saying that that might be released on the director's cut. Or I even thought, what if they even release that as like one of the Marvel Presents, like Werewolf by Night,
Oh.
or the Punisher thing that they do, and like it could be something that's released early next year because they're not going to be releasing a lot of things next year with I mean, basically, like, what's the only things that we have right now? Vision Quest and Avengers Doomsday. Like, there's and supposedly X-Men '97 season 2
Mhm.
Right.
until that gets delayed again.
I know, and John Malkovich was the Red Ghost, and the
Yeah,
director Matt Shakeman said it was some of his best work he's ever seen. So you
Yeah.
don't sit on, John Malkovich unless it's in a sexy
Right.
way. But like they also spent a lot of money to have him in the movie, so I could see
true.
them releasing it.
Exactly.
No, for sure.
We want to. We want to know. We want to see. We want to enjoy.
Yeah.
And
Let the
hey,
fans see.
if you all want to know more about Red Ghost, just hop on over to Grey Malkin Lane because I guessed it on the Red Ghost episode where we went through his whole fucking history. I know so many random facts now about such random characters. Like Whirlwind. Whirlwind hired a sex worker and dressed her up like Jan, the wasp, had sex with her,
Oh.
then slapped her, and then threw her out a fucking window. I know this about
Oh my
Whirlwind.
god. I thought you were gonna, I thought you said dressed up like Jen Brady, so I was like, what?
Oh.
That
Sure,
would have
Jan.
been even better.
Sure can.
Sure, Jan. Yeah, I want to say that he mentioned. I don't know if he mentioned throwing her out the window, but he definitely mentioned that on the episode that he was on with us recently, about the
Yeah.
whirlwind. About whirlwind. Yeah.
And he just recruited me for the Baron Helmet Zemo episode, and he was giving me some history there. I did not know this. Apparently, Baron Helmet Zemo resurrected his father, Baron Zemo, into the body of a woman and then married her.
What? Oh my gosh, this
So
is
that
almost
was
as
not
crazy
funny.
as the Charmed. The Charmed comics.
Not while I'm taking a sip of something, please. I almost
That's
spit my
what he
water
said.
out.
So let's get into our previously on. So last week we asked which movie would be Apocalypse's favorite: The Prince of Egypt, Stargate, Ben-Hur, or The Mummy. And it was funny. There was some technical issues, and one of those downtimes, I was listening it back, and I heard Gil ask, "Why did he put Ben-Hur in there?" It was a little random. It was a little random, I'll admit. But I I thought with Apocalypse's taste, like I was like, what's a really like prolific movie? And it's about, I know it's Jewish slaves, but I thought it was still kind of in that, he was a slave when he was young, even though he was Egyptian. So I thought it kind of fit. And so did
I feel like
one other person.
I feel like Apocalypse's favorite actor would be Ben Kingsley.
Yes, it's true.
For sure. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Ben-Hur got 6%, The Mummy got 27%, Stargate got 28%, Prince of Egypt, The Musical Story of Apocalypse's Childhood got 39%.
Amazing.
Amazing. That was a fun question.
Yeah.
I love it.
Man horn.
I chose Prince of Egypt, sorry.
That's fine. I chose Stargate. Whatever. Today we are talking Cajun Spice. This aired. I was like, released. No, not released. What's the other word? Aired on October 4th, 2003. Written by Greg Johnson and Michael Merton. Directed by Frank
Ooh.
Parr. Frank Parr.
Mm.
All these names.
Oh, Frankie.
Edna
Frankie.
mode.
It's you,
Who
Kevin.
goes?
It's you.
Oh, I start. Okay. Let me find my spot. Let me find my bearings. I'm trying to. Ah! Okay, wait.
Oh,
I need to
jeez.
do this
That's the
window.
roast.
Okay, wait. Get out of my head. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. So, Rogue's eyeball. A hellscape of guilt and shitty feelings after what she did to Mystique. Her big old statue is like, I see you, Rogue. Xavier and Rogue are at the gazebo, mentally working through Rogue's anguish. And
I love it. Unleash.
Anguish. She gets frustrated and wants to quit. Xavier assures her it will take time. Rogue decides to ditch the idiot instructor and leaves the crowds. Yes.
Yes.
I do like that it's kind of a continued. This is like one of. We've seen this in 2, we saw this in 3, but we're really seeing like a lot of continued stories throughout 4. Granted, yes, it is only 9 episodes, but there is like a lot that they're trying to like finish up and like talk about and stuff like that. You know, I do like that. You're kind of noticing like, oh crap, this might be the end.
Yeah. And this is pretty heavy. Like, she killed her mom, and I like that she's not just like getting over it
Glad about
like
it.
most
Yeah.
shows would do. She's like actually going through it.
Yeah.
Her mom, who's not dead and will come back somehow. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Rogue forlornly wanders towards school. She sees the school and turns away, bumping into Nightcrawler. He's cold towards Rogue. He's still mad for killing their statue mom. Statue mom really makes me laugh. I don't know why.
Where's that movie?
Heard it. Exactly. I'm pretty sure that's a porno.
Anytime the mom has to talk, you just see the statue.
Oil can! Okay.
Kurt asks Rogue if the rumors are true, and if she is in fact leaving. Rogue tells him she ain't sure, sugar. Rogue goes to leave, but Gambit grabs her arm. He pulls her into an alcove and gasses her, farts right in her face, knocking Rogue out.
You're dirty. I haven't done that
That's how
since
you get
college.
pink eye.
Did you say pink guy or pink eye? Because I'm not about Glob Herman.
You know what? I don't know. That might be kind of fun. You don't know what that goo feels like, yeah.
Yeah, at least you know exactly like what's happening inside him. You're like, oh, you're about to come. I see that.
Oh my gosh. I think that I'm so disturbed of actually like seeing everything come to fruition, I guess is the
Come in.
Come in.
Coming.
All right. Rogue wakes up on a train. Gambit has her hogtied in one of the train cars. He tells Rogue that he kidnapped her to give her the chance to walk away from the X-Men with a clean slate. Gambit agrees to untie Rogue, but only after she sucks him up. After she accepts that he is helping her.
I love these ad libs.
Yeah. I know we already talked about it before, but I've fully come full circle with Gambit's outfit. It's actually like kind of sexy. I like his outfit.
I kind of like it. Yeah, this one I'm like,
Yeah.
like all right. You know,
Yeah, when he doesn't
put
have-
that. Yeah, you put that coat on over that outfit. It's really, I can see it just being perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought, I kind of think that sometimes when he wears the coat with this, it takes away from it because, you know what I mean? Like when the coat goes
see
on,
the
you
whole,
don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you can see
like,
the whole
you actually get-
form-fitting bodysuit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and that's what we want.
I think I like it without the coat more, actually.
'Cause- I guess that's true. Yeah, you can see because you can see his arms
Mm-hmm. The buttocks,
and like the shape, buttocks, the shape of things,
Yeah,
the shape of water.
The boot talks?
my favorite shape. No,
Me 4.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
thought I deleted scene 4 for a second. I was like, no, scene 4! It's there, kids.
Back at the manor, Bobby and Sam are walking home from the school. Iceman makes an ice slide for absolutely no reason and goes into the window upstairs and ditches Sam. He's like, all right, cool.
Check
I'll
this
just walk
out."
through the door. Yeah, like, wee! Like, that's cool, dude. I'm going walking into the door. And then Kurt ports over and asks if Sam has seen the professor. Kurt continues to port around the school, asking everyone if they have seen the professor. Kurt ports in and spooks Logan, who is working on his Jeep. Very close to his crotch, also. And then I was like, oh. Kurt tells Logan that Rogue didn't show up to school and no one has seen her. Logan goes out on his bike. He's like, suspicious. He follows Rogue's scent to her backpack. Logan picks up Gambit's scent.
Oh, no!
yeah, he was really close to Nightcrawler's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nightcrawler's really close to Wolverine's crotch, but who doesn't want to be?
Stop.
Pyro is alone in Nito's lair, watching what sounds like Nito giving birth. But hark! It's only Nito being ripped apart by Apocalypse's power. As Nito disintegrates, Pyro laughs hysterically and rewinds it over and over. Logan shows up and demands answers about Rogue. Pyro is more concerned about his uniform getting wrinkled. He makes a phoenix out of flames to fend off Wolverine, until Wolverine cuts Pyro's fire pack. Logan threatens Pyro once more. Pyro says Colossus went back to Russia, Sabretooth is playing with a ball of yarn somewhere, and Gambit didn't leave a note. Wolverine leaves Pyro in his soiled uniform. Pyro happily replays the video of Nito dying.
You know what the scene was? It was Death Becomes Her. It was the part where she's rewinding.
Yeah.
I need to
Yes.
watch that movie again.
You know what, John? Kudos to you because it has been since I think the Angel episode was the last Death Becomes a reference that we've had. So kudos
Because I have
for
all
you for
physical
making
media.
more Death Becomes a reference off. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're welcome. There's a
Oh, no.
different thing that's
Don't do that. Keep them coming. Yeah.
okay. There's a new reference that's starting to be put in here, and it's very political. So I'm gonna keep that one up too.
Ooh.
Chocolate gorgeous.
Yeah. I love it. You're the most smartest, Kevin. You're the most smartest.
Smartest.
Yes. I don't know why I don't need all this room for DVDs because it's terrible, but it's fine. I just have them laying around all the time.
You know what's sad is I've thrown away so many of my DVDs, but I still have more DVDs than the average person. Because I've been trying to not for digital as much as possible, but I still have so many.
Yeah.
I like though having like a bookshelf full of like DVDs and movies. Like I like having like that sometimes. But then also another bookshelf full of like comics and books and stuff like that. And, like I'm also intellectual, kind of.
I know. One time
it may be green eggs and ham, but whatever.
I told Chris once, like, I haven't been reading novels as much. I've been reading just comics. He's like, but those are like novels. You're still reading. I just laughed. I was like, you're so pretty.
Novels with pictures, honey.
Yep, novels with pictures.
I'm reading between the lines, between the panels.
Back on the train, Rogue is still tied up and frustrated. Gambit is playing solitaire. He explains to Rogue that the cards are his weapons. Gambit shows Rogue the Queen of Hearts. Favorite card. Rogue agrees to accept Gambit's help so that he'll untie her. Rogue was lying, though. She instantly jumps at Gambit and threatens to push him from the train. Gambit gets a fast one on her, though. He ignites the train with his power and threatens to blow it up. When Rogue calms down, Gambit takes off her glove and offers to let her absorb his thoughts. Rogue refuses.
It's like I want you in my head anyway. Ready to have you pussy. Anyway.
Oh!
Oh, wow, sorry, I don't know.
Dirty.
Who said that? I don't know who that. No.
I liked it. Okay, yeah, go on. Yeah.
I counted it as a pop culture moment. Pop culture moment. Because the Queen of Hearts card, like that's such a big thing in Gambit's story, and of course we saw it played out in X-Men '97 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's like love it, love heart.
Mm-hmm.
Me, yes.
Is you, Mushardy?
No. You.
Oh my gosh, so fast. Okay.
Like having sex with me.
That's a lie.
Fun.
No.
Fine. Well, I'm gonna sit with my gremlin.
For reasons. Speaking of sex, here's my gremlin.
Talking about sex with John, and you're like, here's my gremlin.
His hair is flat. I need to fix his hair.
Mm-hmm.
No more. There you go. That's better.
Yeah. No, I'm not a dork.
Okay. Okay. So
Here we go.
I know. That's what we do. We just have toys galore.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're a Moana guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're adults.
Yep.
Okay. Where am I? Who? 7. Back at the manor! Back at the manor! Wolverine checks in with Charles on what he found. Xavier puts on Cerebro and begins the search for Rogue. Xavier locks in on Gambit because he used his powers. I know I can find him. Wow, wow, wow. He is on a train heading south. Like, on a train heading south. That's dirty to me. I don't know. They instantly take off in the Blackbird to go catch up to the train heading south. I can go
Are you
south
horny?
too.
Are you are you done being a nun and are you back to being a horny toad?
Yeah, exactly. Did you leave the convent already?
I mean, I think I am past.
Yeah. When you see the term train
It's been
heading
2 weeks.
south,
He's
you're
ready to
like,
hop
"God, I
back
need a
on the
blowjob,"
horse.
Like that's hair trigger.
It's like the sun going down on me. Oh, okay. Okay, continue.
All right. Well, on this train that's going south, Rogue asks Gambit why he assumed she would want to leave school. Gambit admits that he's seen Rogue being unhappy and wanted to save her. It's also really creepy, though, because he's like, I've been watching you. Like, that. Those are the exact words that he says.
right.
Like, when he said that, I was like, whoa, Gambit.
It's like, I know your story.
Yeah, like, I was starting to really like you in this episode. Like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
He found a train going to Louisiana where Rogue grew up. Rogue and Gambit get to Bourbon Street where the lamest Mardi Gras ever is in full swing. Gambit tells Rogue this is his first time that he's been to Mardi Gras without stealing. I mean working. Rogue intercepts a wallet that Gambit stole and gives it back to the owner. This poor sad clown. You know, he's already a clown and now Gambit's stealing from him. Like,
Yeah, he's already not making money.
Right?
yeah.
You dropped your wallet.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys, I've
What?
been to Bourbon Street. I love it there so much. I love it.
OMG.
Oh.
That's so
But yeah.
cool. I have not. I've never been there.
I haven't. Yeah, I know. Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's my favorite place to visit. And actually, after our Vegas trip in May, Alan was like, "We should go on a vacation with the boys to New Orleans."
Ooh.
Oh my god. Solving for X takes on a different state or different area every year. I kind of like that idea. Like our little
I'd be
family
singing
vacation.
I'd be singing Princess and the Frog the whole time, just.
And the entire time all I would be saying is, find my sisters.
Yeah. Here's why it's magical. Because there's so much alcohol on Bourbon Street that, like, it's super competitive. So, like, we went to a gay bar, and I ordered 2 rum and cokes, and he said that'll be $15. And I went, wait, no, I got 2. And he said, yeah, that's for 2. I was like, it's that cheap. It's $7.50 for a fucking drink. But on top of that, like, the food is amazing. You can go ghost hunting. Like, you can do anything there. It was so much fun. I loved it so much. There's so much history.
Mm.
My coworker has family up there, and she travels up there a lot. I'm actually kind of upset because the hotel brand that I work for, we actually have one that's in New Orleans, but we're going to be losing it probably like by the end of this month or next month. And I'm like, I never got to take advantage of it. And apparently they have like this either like a room that either has like turtles on the wall or frogs on the wall, and it's either like famous, like they're like famously known for their like turtle soup or frog soup, something like that. I don't know. But I want to check it out, but now I'll never be able to. But it's okay.
Until we go.
I'll probably get another cool. Yeah, exactly. And then I'll have my soup of non-frog. Or
Uncanny
goat.
Experience New Orleans? Wouldn't that be
Yes.
crazy? Oh my gosh.
I mean,
We
Gale's,
had a good
what's it called? Yeah, Gale's comics are from New Orleans right now, so why not bring Uncanny there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's also a Charmton novel called Voodoo Moon that takes place there, which is a super fun book. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you boys read that one?
He did.
Yeah. I mean, that was my first season. That's the first season of the show. It was episode 5 of the show. So really early on.
Oh, little
Yeah.
word
I
to the
listened
witch's
to
call
him talk
back for
about
y'all.
reading it.
It's good. It's a good one.
Oh, nice.
Who is it now?
Who is it? Yeah. We got on
Ryan?
such a
Is it Ryan?
tangent.
Is it?
Are we on
It's
11?
Me, isn't it?
Or is it you? Oh, sorry, you. We're at
I think
9.
it's me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's me.
Yes, you.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because I was
Rogue
7
and
or
You were 8.
You were 8. Yeah.
8. Thank you.
Rogue and Gambit find a restaurant and sit down for some jambalaya. As they are waiting for their food, Rogue asks Gambit about his past. He was brought up as a thief by his family. Rogue asks for more info, but just then Julian and the Thieves make their appearance. They grab Gambit and Rogue. The happy couple easily dispatch the Thieves. I wrote Thieves as much as possible for you guys. Rogue grabs Remy's staff. That's naughty to me. That was naughty to me. Fuck the train going south. She grabs Remy's staff. I didn't even notice I wrote that. And knocks Julian out the door. Rogue and Gambit continue to fight off the Thieves in the street. She absorbs Julian's memory and gets hot flashes of his memories. Gambit grabs Rogue and tells her it's time to leave. He grabs Rogue's necklace and explodes the pearls, which keeps the Thieves at bay. The Thieves.
Yeah. And I don't think when he first said he's like, it's Julian, he said Julie. I think he's like, you gotta just Julie. I'm like, oh. And I just like, wait, did you just say Julie? I'm like, what?
You know what that does to me?
I was very confused for a minute. I'm like, where is she? Like, who's this guy?
Oh,
that's not Julie.
who's
I guess
this
it is.
guy?
Okay.
I know. I thought it was going to be Bobby. I wanted it to be Bobby.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bobby.
So I'm pretty sure this restaurant is modeled after one that I actually went to with Alan, and they had the best oysters I've ever had. Like, we went to a few oyster places out here to try to recreate it, and it did not. They were like soaked in like garlic butter with like Parmesan cheese melted. Oh my god, they were so good. I'm so hard right now.
That makes 2 of us. No, I'm just.
I don't know. With the hair trigger Kevin's on, I think that makes 3 of us.
I mean, perma boner over here, really. So. Crazy. You people be crazy. Okay.
You crazy.
Just a bunch of boners. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're doing the rest naked. No.
Oh.
We're on
Ghost.
camera. We're on camera.
Oh yeah, we'll get flagged. We'll get taken down off of YouTube for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, 10. The blackbird flies clandestinely through the air. Toss, toss. Storm gets word from Xavier that Rogue and Gambit have been using their powers. She reports the news to Logan, Kurt, and Cyclops, who also are on the jet. They have located the happy couple in the French Quarter below them.
Once again, Storm's driving.
Let's hold that thought on Storm, though, because she kind of is a fucking badass in this episode.
Yeah.
I know! I was so happy!
Yes. I was like, we are going to have to talk about this. Fine-a-fuck-a-lee. Like, we'll talk about it when we get there. We'll talk about it when we get there. All right. In the French quarters, Rogue tells Gambit she got some info about him from Julie. Gambit be part of the crime family called Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild. Gambit tells her he's not part of the guild anymore. Gambit tells Rogue that Julian is part of a rival gang, the Rippers, Was this not like a little too like the Rippers? Like it was like, oh, is this West Side Story? Like I was expecting them at
Yes.
one point to like come out like snapping.
Yep.
Yeah. Rogue is mad. He didn't tell her his dad has been kidnapped. Gambit tells her it ain't none of her business, or it ain't none of her business. No. Gambit leaves to go find his dad. Before going too far, he makes sure Rogue is following him. Gambit sees Cyclops in the crowd and gets spooked. He pulls Rogue into the alley. Rogue tells him that his dad is being held in the Blood Moon Bayou. Gambit tells Rogue to leave, but she insists to come along as repentance for what she did to her mama statue.
And we had a cameo.
Come out, wherever you are.
Don't worry about us, Dingo. We'll make sure we can.
Cameo.
Popeye! I have that in my notes. Yes, yes. I put pop culture moment cameo because I'm like, which one is it? Both?
That's true. It straddles the line.
Yeah.
That's how we like to do it here, though.
Yeah. We'll count it as a cameo just so we can use the sound.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I saw him for sure. I'm like, I also wanted to talk about. Well, I thought it was funny because they're in the French Quarter, and then he shot quarters at the people. Take these quarters. But it also brought back a kind of a memory in my brain, because one time when I was a kid, my friend threw pennies at me to get naked with him out of his piggy bank. We were children.
Say more.
Yeah. We were like, I think it was like we were like in first grade maybe, or so we're like 6 years old. And he's like, let's get naked. And we're just like, okay. So I'm like, all right. So he threw pennies at me because I wasn't really in the mood. But I'm like, okay, we'll go. So we were in the bathroom. We locked the door and we just got naked and like hung out in the bathroom. And just like hung out. Nothing sexual, but I feel like, kids kind of had an idea still. So I was like, all right. But even the kids I watched at the YMCA, they were always like with each other naked. I don't know what that is. What's the fascination with kids and nakedness? I don't know. But
You're just learning about the body, I think.
I guess that's
think
true.
it's normal.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I don't think that being naked means like as much as it is to a child as it does to like an adult or something.
Right.
You know what I
No.
mean? Like, yeah.
Right.
So there's nowhere near as much. Go ahead.
Right. Although this was the same friend that I ended up wrestling with and getting hard with, and then who we like gave each other massages, and so there's definitely something going on with him too. And then he got married and came out as a pastor, and he's like, I'm sorry I did any of these. I have to repress myself now. And so it's the whole weird journey that this person and I had. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
That's weird.
He's married with kids and he's having a good old time now, but I'm like, okay, I know you. I know the real you.
yeah.
Anyway, sorry for that just weird journey. Okay.
At least there wasn't a gremlin that time.
Yeah.
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 The gremlin's away.
I don't know. This pastor might sound like a gremlin a little bit. No,
He sent me this whole like apology message while he was like on his like study. He's like, I have to go and say I'm sorry for the people I might have wronged, and I have to apologize for maybe pressuring you into. It was so strange.
That is strange.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, the X team
Note to
follows
self.
Logan's nose. They have found the restaurant where all the fighting went down. Logan picks up the scent and leads the X-Men on their merry way. I keep getting the short ones. I love this. I love it.
I love it. Okay. Rogue and Gambit hop into a boat and head out into the bayou. Rogue gets hot flashes of Julian's memories and guides Gambit through the bayou.
Julie?
Julie, I got your memory. Gambit and Rogue start to bond over their bad parents. Rogue admires Gambit for helping his terrible dad rather than push his statue off a cliff where it shatters. This was such a nice moment though. 'Cause she's like, "Yeah, you're doing much better than I did." You know, she's like, "I'm like am I a bad person?" You know, so really nice little moments like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Before I start scene 14. Is this NecromanceCon? I just wanted to make sure that I pronounce this correctly.
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon? Okay.
Or if you're Michelle Waffle, Necrocomic-Con.
Necronomicon.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I thought it was. Yeah. I'm gonna prefer Necrocomic-Con, to be honest with you.
Okay.
In honor of our
Dead.
beloved. Yeah.
It looked like it did look like the Book of the Dead. It looked like this giant tome.
Right? Thank you.
Oh
And
my
when we
god.
get
Okay,
together, we do the Necronomicon. Do the Necronomicon. Good times.
Okay. And on that note, Logan has led the X team to the bayou. Kurt ports in with the Necromon. That thing. But it's cool. It turns into a raft. Kurt offers to blow the raft up first. Cyclops allows him the honors before pushing the switch, which inflates the raft immediately. It falls on stupid Kurt.
Stupid Kurt. Just wants to blow things.
I know, he said we could take turns blowing up the raft. I'm like, oh.
And then he started throwing
Been there.
pennies at Cyclops.
Oh my god.
What is this, Scott Pilgrim? It's not even enough money for the bus.
Right? All right. Rogue and Gambit continue through the bayou. Rogue gets a hot flash that they're almost there. A little ways off at a swamp mansion, Julian reports into his dad that Gambit is heading their way in a butt. His dad orders him to blow up the raft. Julian shoots it with a rocket launcher. But hark, is no one aboard? Julian and his dad head into the house just in time to miss seeing Rogue and Gambit on the second butt, making their way towards the shore. This was an obvious, yeah, they're not on the butt. Of course they're not on the butt. But then they kind of showed later what their plan was.
Mm-hmm. But he's so stupid because he shoots it, and the raft was right in the back with them. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
You see both.
On it. Yeah.
Yeah, too funny. 16. Okay. Rogue and Gambit scurry onto the shore. Scurry. Rogue has a hot flash of a camera in the tree. As it turns toward them, she grabs Remy and throws them out of its path. Remy goes to check on Rogue and makes skin-to-skin contact. Ooh. Rogue experiences his memories. Rogue finds out that Gambit played her. Yeah, Gambit wakes up and is like, oh, hi. Oh. And she's like, I hate you. You used me. He used her to absorb informaciones. Rogue gets mad and leaves Gambit alone with his sad feelings.
Aww.
Gambit goes into the mansion on his own. He easily dispatches the first 2 guards with a splody. Fun time surprise. Gambit finds his dad bound to a chair. He frees him. Remy's dad is surprised he came. Gambit insists they leave, but his dad wants to stay and destroy the Rippers from within. Gambit still wants to leave. Him and his dad are stopped by Julian and his dad. It brings your Thieve sons to work. Thieve. Sorry, I'm sorry. It brings your Thieve sons to work day. Sorry. Rogue surprises Gambit and takes out Julian and his dad from behind. She has a hot flash and tells Gambit to follow her.
All these hot flashes.
Yeah.
I know.
And his dad's like, oh, she can do that with just one touch. Ooh, my. And Remy's like, shut up. Don't even think about it.
Yeah. Outside, Trump and a guard are walking the roof. Anything to get us to stop talking about those Epstein files, right? The guards see a hurricane brewing. It's Storm, and she's doing something. The hurricane rips the doors off the manor. Rogue introduces Gambit's dad to her family. The X-Men begin their attack on Julian's men. Cyclops covers Rogue as she hops in a boat with Gambit and his dad and leaves. Julian and his men start chasing after Rogue. The X-Men join in on the chase in their own butts. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep adding things about the Epstein files until they're released, because we cannot forget that this orange fucker needs to release them.
Amen.
Yeah.
A fucking man.
It's funny too, because JD Vance kind of said, like, well, what if there's other people in there? And I think a lot of Democrats are like, you know what, if Obama's in there, which I don't think he is, but even if he's in there, he needs to go to jail because he's bad. He's a bad person if he did that. So we don't care. Anybody who's in there should go to jail, whether they're Democrat or Republican.
Right.
Yep. Amen.
Take Kim Davis with you in that bitch.
Yes. But can we talk about how amazing Storm was with her powers, you guys? Like, finally! Oh my god! Like, I mean, I at first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that you were gonna say something and be like, she finally has something better than a shitstorm or something, because like that was the only thing that resembled what she kind of did earlier in this series, was when she brought the shit water up. But then like it creating gusts of wind that literally broke through a door and shattered the door. Like, I mean, that's so amazing.
Yeah. The roof came off. There's a guy. She's like, guy with guns don't bother me. Tsunami. And so
it was finally a cool use of her powers. I like it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Very, very proud of them finally doing something right.
Yeah.
And this did happen 2 years before Hurricane Katrina, so I was wondering to see if there was like any type of like effects to like bring that like into it or whatever. But Hurricane Katrina happened in 2003, and this premiered in 2005. So,
do you think she caused Hurricane Katrina?
Do not put that on Storm. Do not put
No.
So this was 2003 and Hurricane Katrina was 2005, right? That's how it was?
No.
Yeah.
This premiered in 2005, it sounded like, from
this
the
premiered
episode.
2003.
This was 2003.
Oh, yes. This was 3. Katrina was 5. Sorry.
It's 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin said it right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Pretty good. Who is it?
You.
It's 19.
Silly boy.
Me, 19?
Get your hand
This
off
is a
your
big
dick
one.
and stop reading.
Oh, you've handled this before. You'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, I've got a novella over here. All right. Settle in, girls. It's story time. Okay. So there's this big boat chase scene. Julie's boats are easily dispatched, leaving just the butt he is in as part of the chase.
Oh, he didn't touch the butt, did he?
He's in a butt. Yes.
I'm quitting the podcast.
He still has his goddamn rocket launched and is blasting away. At Remy's butt. Okay. The two butts start driving through a watery minefield. I can't. Alright, okay. Julian crashes into Remy's butt. Rogue, Gambit, and his dad are knocked into the water. Kurt starts porting everyone out before the gators get him. Oh. Logan pulls Gambit out of the water and threatens him. Rogue stops Logan from hurting Remy. She's like, no! He's alright! Logan says he'll want some answers later. Rogue tells Gambit she's going back with the X-Men and she doesn't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit what happens to him. Gambit grabs Rogue's hand and puts the Queen of Hearts into it. Here's my heart. Oh. Ta-da. We survived.
We did it. You got us through it.
Nice novella.
Yeah. I know. I
Yeah.
just shoved it all into that last scene for you.
You're
Shoved it all into the butt.
All right. So now we'll talk about how we felt about it and rate it. Britishly bitchin' like Emma. Pretty cool like Iceman. Australian Wolverine. You kind of love it, but kind of hate it. Fat and sweaty like Jubilee. Or unspeakable like X-Men Origins Deadpool. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. Okay. I thought this was such a fun little episode. I love the different dynamics we've gotten. I love the, action and the fight sequences and the emotional beats. And so I'm giving it a Britishly Bitchin'. I really liked it.
Oh.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you went first then, because I did not love this episode. I thought it was good. It was good. I expected more out of a Rogue and Gambit-centric episode. Maybe I have higher expectations since they're two of my favorite characters. So I gave it Australian Wolverine. You kind of love it, but kind of hate it. I thought it was very actiony and did a lot without saying a lot, because we didn't get too far into Rogue's or Gambit's history like we could have.
Well, I also chose Australian Wolverine. Kind of love it, kind of hate it. Just because, for the exact kind of same reasons that Sean said, I feel like so much happened in this episode, but nothing happened. You know what I mean? There was so much action and all that stuff. Like, I guess that this was maybe more of like an action 90s movie, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of action, a lot of, like, from the get-go, go, 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 go. But they're really, like, this story, let's be honest, there's 4 or 5 or 3 more episodes left, like, what else are we going to touch upon these characters? This was kind of like a go-nowhere episode, like, it's gonna, are we gonna ever meet the Thieves Guild again? Are we going to go back to Nolans? Like, no, I think this was literally a filler episode. But it was a good filler episode.
Yeah.
And they tried to give us more of a story and background of, hey, you know what? In the future, if Gambit joins, him and Rogue are going to be together or something like that. Like, it kind of solidified that, I guess. But like I said, a lot happened, but nothing really happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you have different opinions, go ahead, Kev.
I mean, I get it. I just thought. I mean, it was definitely filler. I think, I didn't see any fault in it. Because of where we were in the story and where we were going. I know we didn't have a lot of time, so I didn't mind this kind of self-contained. I didn't mind the subtle hints at things, because they don't have a huge relationship right now. But I like that they were kind of giving those teases and starting to form them. So it felt very appropriate the whole way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
You know what? To be fair, I think what affects my rating on this one and on the Legion episode is I feel like if there was another season, I probably wouldn't have rated them as harsh. But knowing it's the end, kind of like what Ryan said, knowing it's the end and knowing we're not going
why
to
do
get
it?
a follow up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there would have been a follow up in season 5 to both these episodes, this one and Legion, and we would have gotten a deeper connection with Rogue and Gambit. We would have gotten more with Legion saving Legion, but knowing we don't get that, it kind of harshes the vibe a little.
But also, the creators didn't know they were ending either, so they
Right.
probably had plans.
Yeah, I think they probably did, or else they wouldn't leave all these hanging story threads.
Yeah.
True.
Cool. So, I know I'm excited to talk about that. I don't think we told our listeners yet. We're going to actually do a 10th episode for season 4 with notes that we took from Uncanny Experience, listening to Stephen E. Gordon, but also talk about the rumored plans that would have happened had season 5 gone through.
Right.
Whee!
Exciting.
Guys, Namor's coming. Namor is coming.
So will I be if he's here.
Yeah, where's that porno?
Yeah. Who would you say is the MXP? I obviously gave it to Gambit because he he made Rogue his pawn. He got her to do everything he wanted, and he fell in love with her, and still came out ahead with her in the end. They're still on good terms, even though he used her. So he didn't do it purposely, but he's pretty awesome in this episode.
And I gave it to Rogue because she was doing a lot of good stuff, but I admire the fact that she came back to help him even after knowing that she's been played, because she did see his heart. She did, and he knew he had nothing to hide, and she eventually got past her anger and realized, yeah, he's actually a good guy. So that's really cool. So I love that.
All right, break the tiebreaker, unless you give it to Namor.
And honestly, I was trying to go through it, and I'm like, did anyone have a bulge or anything? I know I gave it to Callista's left titty last time, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Gambit's outfit without the coat. That's what I'm gonna give it to.
In that train, it's really sexy.
I
like the colors too.
That is my MXP. Gambit's body without the coat.
Nice. What would you say is the X Factor? Favorite moment or thing that connects us to the greater X universe?
I said their basically their poor excuse of explaining the Thieves Guild. You know what I mean? They really didn't say anything about it. There was no amazing thing where you had to give an offering or anything how they did in
No Belladonna.
92. Yes, exactly. No Belladonna. How are you going to go there and not have Belladonna? Seriously. But I said the Thieves Guild. Sorry.
The only reason I didn't give it to them is because X-Men 92 did it better. They introduced it better. They did a better job. This was a hard one for me, but I gave it to, even though it was a quick moment, but explaining that Rogue grew up in Louisiana, I thought that was fun because we don't get her backstory too much at this point. So it's cool that they added that in.
Yeah. I kind of put the non-romance for a little bit because it's I love the hints at them, being together, teaming up. But I also want to maybe give it to Storm Tsunami because that was really nice.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
And this week's previously on comes to you. Thank you to Ryan. Who is your favorite acolyte? Colossus, Pyro, Sabretooth, or Gambit?
As
Obviously,
this
mine is Gambit.
in the show,
In the show.
in the show or in general. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So Colossus, Pyro, Gambit, and who was the other one?
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. Oh yeah, not him.
Okay, even though we don't get like that much of like character from him, I'm gonna go with Pyro just because like if you think of also I do love the fag Pyro too. Like I'm sorry, the gay Pyro. I'm gay. I can say that. Yeah. But this Pyro, just because I feel like in any other TV show, like he just had like some like Australian quips that he would say or something like that. And we got kind of like a little bit more of his personality in this TV show of kind of being a dick, and then seeing him use his powers cooler.
The use of his
Like it would
powers
just
is
be
so
like
great in this.
yeah. So I'm gonna go with Pyro just because I feel like he's not gonna get a lot of love. So I want to show a little love to Pyro.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's kind of cute. I was looking at him in his suit.
Totally.
Kind of cute.
Totally. Yeah. I'd hit it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually almost picked him, but I like Gambit.
I like that.
I don't know. Who do I choose? Who do I choose? See, like, if it was comics, I'd choose Colossus, but not in the show. I don't think I choose him in the show.
Yeah, he doesn't do a lot.
Yeah. Mm-mm. And there's so
So-
much underlined to his story that they like leave unsaid too in this.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess Gambit. Gambit, because
Why do you say
Yeah.
it like that? It's Gambit.
the Queen's Gambit. The Queen of Hearts. Off with her head. Anyway, that was a whole journey. But yeah, I guess I'll go with Gambit. Gambit.
Yay! All right, cool. So that brings us to just the results from our last Danger Room Diva. So the question was, who would be a bigger RuPaul's Drag Race fan? Polaris or Val Cooper? And Ryan, you had Polaris, and our guest Gilly had Val Cooper.
No. Kev had Polaris.
Oh, Kevin did. That's right. Kevin
Yeah.
had Polaris.
Oh yeah, I played.
So 79 to 21%, Polaris wins. Kevin won.
Yay!
I could see that. I could totally see Polaris being the a little bit more. I mean, like Gilly said, the only reason she wants to go on there is she wants to be a what's it called? Be in the makeover challenge. So
Yeah.
but
And
She's just so drab.
That means-
You know,
yeah.
they don't compute.
unless you're the Demand
means-
Martini, then you can go looking like Val Cooper and win the
That's true.
competition.
Oh, yeah.
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 And that
Yeah.
means Kevin gets to choose who goes up against Abby next week, me or Ryan. Oh, wow.
No, doesn't Abby
So-
get to choose?
No, because Ryan won, so he gets to, or Kevin won, so he gets to choose.
Oh, I thought the guest
Oh.
chooses.
Nope. That's only if the last ex-boy loses.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know this. I didn't know this thing. Oh my gosh, I love
It's
it.
because we always lose to the
Look at
guests,
these-
so that's why you don't know.
We still have great answers, though. We still have great answers.
We do.
I love
It's
that.
for fun.
Yes.
So we did get a comment from Rookie Celeste, who's Julie, who we actually met at Uncanny Experience. She was the
Mhm.
pixie that we ran into. So she
Ooh,
said,
funny.
Lorna dated Bobby. She's in with the gays for sure. And I said, very true. I also feel like Val Cooper is bitchy like a drag queen, though, so she would fit right in. And she said, oh, definitely. honestly, like 90% of the X-Men are probably Drag Race fans. They're like the gayest group of superheroes. And Ryan put, and that's why one of the many, many reasons we love them. So I thought that was a fun little chat we had with Miss Julie.
Yes, Julie's awesome.
She is in great cosplays.
I was just gonna say her Pixie was amazing.
Yes, and you don't see Pixie cosplayed as much, so it was exciting for me because I love me some
Right.
Pixie.
Yeah, it's good to see her get some
Yeah.
love. She doesn't get it a lot.
Mm. So cool. Next week we will be back with Ghost of a Chance with Miss Abby Frisco, who I'm very excited to sit down with. And I think I
Yes.
see why she chose this episode because I saw that a certain somebody's in this episode. So I'm excited to see because I love her
Yeah.
too.
Right.
Oh, just wait, just wait. Yeah,
Love,
this
love,
is an amazing. Yeah, you're gonna absolutely love next week's episode. I can't wait to talk about it.
Screaming.
Kevin, where can they find you?
What?
Kev,
Okay.
Where can they find you?
Yes.
where can we
Yes.
find you?
Yeah, I was about to answer. Okay, cool. So you can find me at KJEEZY87 or Words of the Witches. Yes.
Yay. How about you, Rai Rai?
You guys can find me at RYEORIO on Instagram or find me in the Solving for X comments. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yes, and you can find our podcast on YouTube, our Instagram under solvingforx.xmen.task, or you could find me on Instagram or TikTok under Shawnee Havoc. Thank you
Oh
for
my
listening.
God.
See you next
Whoop,
week.
whoop.
Salad! Salad!
Solid like a rock.